Yo, scholars.
Scholars, what up, gang?
What's good?
We here. We back.
Listen, before we
Back, baby.
get into anything, y'all gotta make sure to check out the ending of last episode. Me and Dante was rapping at the end of the episode.
Yo, seriously, honestly, it was one of those like if you caught the vibe, you'd be like, yo, they was getting it. But if y'all judgy, don't say nothing.
Don't be
all right?
judgy.
Because I know I was saying some bullshit.
You ain't God. Don't be judgy. You ain't alive. You ain't God. Don't be judgy.
Maybe that could be our thing, bro. At the end of every episode, we just start rapping and shit.
No.
Oh, you ain't gonna bring it back?
We got a rapper in here.
I know. I ain't want to get not today, bro. I want to get embarrassed. I don't want to get
You trying to put
embarrassed.
me on the spot? Like,
I ain't trying to get embarrassed.
Listen, I told you I used to rap for a reason. Emphasize the word used to.
Yeah, but you can always bring it back.
Nah,
son.
B.
Yeah, son.
I don't.
Yo, all it takes is one mixtape.
One mixtape.
That's all it takes.
I gotta figure it out, bro. I gotta get my juices flowing again. But what's good, dog?
This guy, son, no Diddy. With all them juices flowing, you gotta chill out, son.
Don't do that, bro.
Anyway, we gonna make this introduction nice, short, and sweet and to the point, because today, y'all, we got a guest.
Yes,
and
sir.
as y'all know, whenever we have our guests on our platform, we want them to feel homey. We want them to feel like part of the educational consultant company that we've established with these educated brothers.
Is that we are? LLC?
It sounds really good, doesn't it?
LLC.
It does. So what I'll just say real quick, just give you an overall synopsis on how I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm good. How you doing, Sean?
I'm Gucci.
Well, now that the formalities are out of the way, we have with us a very special guest.
Yes, sir.
But as y'all know, when it comes to the guests, we don't talk for them.
No,
they have mouths that work. So, well, no Diddy on that one either. But what we'll do is we'll let our guest introduce himself, plug all your stuff, let the people know who you are. Go ahead, take away, man.
What up? I go by the name of Matt Montana, and I'm from New Jersey. Everything
Jersey,
Matt Montana. Music Matt Montana. YouTube Matt Montana. Just keep it simple, Matt Montana.
Boom. IG, Spotify Music, Apple
Yes,
Music, YouTube, all of that.
Yes,
all
sir.
of that.
Go check it out. Matt shit is dope, man. We posted a video earlier on the IG page. I like that video. I was just telling Matt how I felt like they was in the back cave.
With the lights and everything.
Word.
He popped out the Haitian flag. Shout out to all the
on
zones.
my souls.
Yep, we gonna get into
On my Z's.
all of that
Yes,
today,
sir.
bro.
Yes,
Because
sir.
honestly, it's one of those where, because we talk about music a lot. Like,
Yeah.
we're not, I won't speak for Sean. I'm not a rapper. I'm not musically inclined enough to be a rapper. Do I have fun with it every now and again? Like, me and my cousins, we chop it up and like, we might freestyle every now and again. But like, I ain't gonna be making no tracks. Like, we
Hey,
ain't,
man,
I ain't gonna
you
make no
never know,
tracks.
man. You gonna get that urge one day. You're like, oh, I just gotta make one, just one.
Because that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, is that how it happened for you? Like, when it comes to, because the people, they're gonna know more about you as you talk more about yourself and things like that. But like, put them on to what it is that you do. Like, artistically, I don't want to put you in a box. Let them know what you do. Because I got we talked off camera. I got my stuff that I feel about your music. We're gonna get into it. But like, let the people know, like, about who you are as an artist.
All right. Me as an artist, like, I go with any vibes, like whatever you bring to the table. I listen to the beat. I just put my own niche into it. I like to write a lot. Sometimes it comes from the top. Go in the booth, just start spitting a little bit, and then that's how the creative juices start flowing and stuff like that. A little help from the alcohol, a little bit, a little something to unlock the.
I was about to say, we ain't here to judge.
I mean, a little bit, just a little bit. That's basically it.
So I was going to ask you too, and it's good that you brought that up because, like I said, I used to rap.
Yo, he gonna keep doing that.
I'm telling you.
Nah, so
Sound like he ready.
That's what I'm saying.
Sound like he ready to get in the booth.
I like to ask people who actually do it for real, like, what's your actual process when you're writing? And I know you just said, you take a drink, you try to feel the vibe out.
Yeah.
I know for me, if I'm writing something, it would take days on end because I would think about something, write that down, and I'll think about something different the next day, write that down, and then I'll try to merge it together.
Yeah.
But that process for me felt like it was too damn long. I remember the 2 songs that I ever made in my life. It took me about like 4 weeks
Oh shit.
to write one verse.
You good.
But
that's how you start off.
What
too.
I wanted to ask you is,
Yeah.
how do you go about the writing process?
So like you said, like, take you 2 weeks when you first started.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. And then you start getting a niche at it. But I started off with 2 groups.
Okay.
So I had people who's already, you know, further along, that was already writing and stuff like that, that had helped me. So, and then gradually over time, I started picking it up. I watch a lot of videos. Like you could watch a lot of artists' videos, and you pick up your own melodies, and you pick up your own flow, and then you pick up your own niche. If you know how to write a whole sentence, write 12 of that sentences together, but make sure the ends rhyme.
Okay.
So that's it. Make it make sense. Make it rhyme.
And then you can put it together.
Put it together, however you want to put it together. Like I said, when you go in the studio, you go in the booth. It's just like a switch. It's just like a switch hit, and then it just like you start creating. It's like creating a picture.
Okay.
That's it.
Fire.
Painting.
That's fine. You see that, right?
He's an artiste.
Artiste.
Yeah.
Put the little accent over the artiste.
Artiste. Nah, but you got go ahead.
Nah, because honestly, it's like I will. The people know whenever we have a guest on the show, I always do my research because the last thing I want to do is be that dude that's just like, so tell me everything, and then just basically just keep talking about it because I don't know what else to ask you.
We're gonna ask you to perform.
Yeah, that's what we gonna ask you to do. Right? But honestly, like I've been watching, like today, Sean was telling me like, yo, bro, got my boy Matt coming on. I was like, yo, true story. He sent me your IG, and I was like, yo, he looked mad familiar, and he was like, yeah, he went to the high with us. I was like, that's why, because I don't think we ever crossed paths like that, but I think I seen you enough to go, yo, he looks familiar, and I couldn't understand why. So when he showed me IG, I'm like, nah, bro, like honestly, the first one I saw, was Shake It. But that's because I ain't gonna hold you. Those guys, go check on his IG page. You see why. If your mind worked the way mine do, it's like I know why Shake It grabbed my attention on his IG page, because it's like when you look at it, and then when you actually look at it, like you got to see the picture to know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly.
But if the still picture be moving, you didn't see. I ain't even gonna get into that.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Listen, what camera? Number 2?
You on that one?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it at all, right? Yeah. But honestly, it was one of those like Shake It drew me in, and I was like, oh, let me bump. Let me get away from the cover art. Don't get me wrong, cover art nice, but let me listen to the music. I was like, oh shit. Bob my head instantly.
That GIF was good marketing.
Amazing. He'll tell you. I'm a Jersey Club head. Like to this day, I still bump Jersey Club. So when I heard, I'm like, oh shit, hold up. And then you started rapping on that joint, bro. When I tell you, it's like I was watching this and I was like, yo, he got a nice vibe. And now I was watching your other video, DTP. We just talked about that too. And I was like, nah, the whole vibe is a little different. It still got like different roots. So then I wanted to know more about you. I was like, all right, well, you know, I know you went to the high with me. So like you, and Jersey's in the background. What else? And I noticed in the other video, correct me if I'm wrong, You Ain't Gang?
Yeah.
That's what it is, right? You waving the Haitian flag. So like, it got my gears going. I was thinking like, would you say that the way that you base your music is dependent upon like who you are, like your nationality, your background, and all those things that portray in your music too? Or that's just a lucky coincidence?
It's probably just it just flows out naturally, honestly. And then if it feels like that, then it's just because of my roots, probably. Yeah. So you probably right.
Okay.
Yeah, I go off, like I said, of energy. Whatever that brings to my table, I listen to the beat, and if I really mess with it, it's over. It's just like I'll put my own niche into it and stuff like that. Like I like the Caribbean vibe. I like any vibe that's good vibes. So
I'm waiting for Matt to sample. I don't care. I don't give a damn.
That's my shit.
If you try to blow my mind. That's my shit, bro. That's my shit. I'm waiting for you to sample that, bro.
That's my joint. Yeah.
Listen, I was
about to say he's speaking projects out into existence now, right?
The Zoes love me, dog.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Les Sean.
Hold up, I'm Les Sean on the Zoe side.
Yeah.
I'm Lechon on the other side. Listen, we everywhere, baby.
Yeah, you annoying this house.
We everywhere, baby.
Because I was going to ask, particularly with DTP and Shake It, because it's like they're in a similar realm in terms of vibe. Like Shake It is more of like that Jersey club vibe that you're rapping over. DTP is more like that reggaeton Caribbean style vibe. So like, when you were developing these songs, was it like, because when Sean was asking about like writing, were you having this beat in your head? Because I know some artists, like, they get the beat first and then they write. And then some artists write and then they hear the beat and they switch it up. So, like, for you, for those two songs particularly, was it like writing first and then beat, or was it beat first and then writing?
It was just the beat first.
Okay.
Beat first, and then I just basically created it in my mind.
You snapped. Is what you wanted
basically, I just thought about, let's see how this sounds.
Yeah.
And then I just wrote the hook, and then went to the studio and then see how it sounds. As soon as I heard how it sound, then I start writing the verses. Yeah. Shout out to Thirst Pro.
Shout out to Thirst Pro. Absolutely.
That's my guy.
Absolutely. Especially, by now, if y'all don't know Thirst Pro on IG, I don't know if y'all really using your IG, but shout out Thirst Pro for sure. Because, bro, when I heard, I don't know if you can answer this or if it's your boy, but in DTP specifically, when he started rapping in Creole, like, how is that rapping in another language, but because my ear doesn't hear the native language. So, like, when you said, like, at the end it has to rhyme. Yeah. Was he rhyming on that, like, in the hooks and all that? Yep. Because it sounds rhymey as hell.
Shout out to P. Chris.
Yes.
That's his name.
Yes, there you go. P. Chris?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's make sure we give him his credit, because, brother, you got to watch it, yo. The DTP... Another reason why I like DTP is very similar to Shake It, but you gotta watch it to know why. Nah, because honestly, I was looking at the comments and shit. People were saying, this is the Valentine's Day song that we didn't even know we needed. Because I think it dropped like maybe 2 or 3 days before. At least the video did. Like 2 or 3 days before Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
So because I was just wanted to know, like, how that whole process went. So, like, I don't know if you spoke to him about, like, his process to do the Creole on top of it.
He just did it himself, because like, we had a connection and stuff. Like, that's my boy.
Yeah.
So basically, I came out with the hook, verse, and then I was like, who's a perfect person? You know what I mean? Just second verse, and then I was like, oh, all right, because it's because I did a Spanish song before that. Yeah. It called Jose Ador.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, so I had a Spanish guy on that. Now let's see if I could bring Zoe on it. So I was like, it's something different. Yeah. Nobody ever, I never seen nobody ever did it.
I ain't seen it before.
That's how it came out.
I feel like, and that's why it was dope to see it in the video, because I listen to music from everywhere. Yeah. I listen to British rap before, back old school UK drill, grime music.
Yeah, grime. I was about to say before it was called drill. Yeah.
And they used to be like, "Yo, where the fuck is he finding these songs?"
You talking about like the gigs?
Sway is still on my top 5 rappers, and like, I remember this is like fucking 05, 06. They're like, where the fuck is he getting this music from? I've never been in England in my life. But like, then that put me on the African rap. I'm listening to rappers from Ghana, fucking Nigeria. So all that, and I don't know what they saying, but it sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So what I want to ask you, do you feel like when you have artists who rap in different languages, going off of what Dante was asking you too, do you feel like that's something that needs to be tapped into more, or do you feel like that people are still in the place to where they're a little bit nervous to try to, like, fill it out?
I feel like it does need to get a light do need to be shine on that, and I feel like people just nervous because they don't really know what they're saying and stuff like that. But you can always ask them, what are you saying, before you even write it or anything like that. It's simple, like, just ask the person. That's it. But it does need to have more light shine onto it. So, and it sounds dope.
Yo, it really does, bro. Like, it really does.
Like, people was telling, people was like, I ask people, like, you really know what everybody's saying? No.
They ain't even speaking English. I don't even know what they say half the time.
As long as it's, like, you can get a vibe to it, and it's like, damn, that shit.
Listen, if Apple Music didn't have the lyrics section on the fucking songs, there's songs I used to sing all my life that I look up now, I'm like, I've been saying that shit wrong this whole time.
Is she 5'9"?
Listen, I'm gonna put myself out there. The worst incident that happened to me was just recent. My girl, shout out to Big Pooh, she was like, there's no way you thought that's what they were saying. So the fucking Chris Brown song, Wet.
What do you think they were saying?
You talking about on the hook?
No, yeah.
What you thought you was saying?
Yo, don't. Hey, which I'm not going to do.
Once he does that, I know it's going to be some wild shit. I can't wait to hear this.
What they're not going to do is fucking judge me.
I'm just saying, yo.
Nah, because
I'm not judging nobody.
I used to be a really bad overthinker, so I think that just transferred into everything in life. So my dumb ass, I thought he was saying it real fast. I thought he was saying, wait a minute. So Grace was like, wait, what the fuck? Because she played it and I was saying it. She was like, why are you saying that? I'm like, that's what he's saying. She's like, the name of the song is what? I'm like, oh. Because I only heard this shit in clubs and shit, so I never actually looked it up. Yo,
yeah, sir.
She was like, there's no way you thought that song was saying that. I'm like,
it's like, and then you gotta make that
in your
Steve
mind
Carell
when
face.
you in the club, and you drinking.
Yeah,
you
everything
thinking,
is slow.
Everything's slow. You thinking in your own mind, was like, all right, I think he said that. Whatever. I'm just gonna say it.
There's a video. There's a video of me at a Halloween party dancing to that shit, and I'm mouthing. Wait a minute.
See, so Sean, I want to know. I said it wrong the first time, but you got to. Was she fine too? Or was she 5'2"?
No. He's clearly saying fine too. I got a fucking bone to pick with Lloyd. Because motherfuckers want to go fucking viral all the time being stupid. Because remember, he tried to jump online and say he's saying 5'2". That don't even make fucking sense.
Nah, he likes her height.
Nah, get the fuck out of here. She's 5.
Honestly, I was like, yo, is it 5'2"? I'm like, yo. At one point, I'm like, yo, this guy, what he say?
Yeah. Then he tried to lie about it. Like, the fuck you lying for?
Nah, son. It's like when Mattel tried to tell us that you can't put a drawer 2 on top of a drawer 2. It's like, step to the side. You don't even know what you're talking about.
It's fine too.
You sure? Because what did Lloyd said it was 5'2".
Because he's a jackass.
No, but he likes the height of 5'2".
Sure.
Scholars, what do y'all think it was? I don't care what Lloyd said or what Sean says. I want to know what y'all think. Was it 5'2" or 5'2"? I don't care if it's been solved already, because there's still people who think the Earth is flat, so they'll still argue that. So if you think it's 5'2" or 5'2", put in the comments. Make sure you put this on IG, Sean. I want to see how many people gonna comment on this.
We have been listen, now let's get into the nitty gritty.
The nitty gritty, okay. And it's you know, everything comes full circle every single time, man. So let me just. It's funny that you say that you didn't know that what you know, like the words was and things, because last week we were talking about the beef between Drake, Kendrick, and tagged in J. Cole. I told Sean, yo, Kendrick really went at them. He was like, nah, bro, it was light. I was like, bro, that shit was not light.
I corrected myself.
He went home, listened to it again, and I was like, see what I'm saying?
It was one of them situations to where when you listen to something the first time, I think I was excited because I'm a big Metro Boomin fan. I was like, yo, this beat is fucking tough.
That beat is fire.
But I'm like that. I'll listen to a beat a bunch of times and literally just tune out what was being said and just be bobbing to it. Yeah. So obviously I heard the words, and me and him was talking about it on the first episode. I'm like, yo, he only spit like 2 or 3 bars at him. And then I'm listening to it. This nigga off the rip was just throwing subliminals at these niggas. Me personally, I'll put that out there before Dante asks the question to you. We obviously know who the fuck he was talking about.
Of course.
But I like my beefs when people say each other's names.
Me too. I like direct beef.
I like
direct beef.
He even said in one of his bars, fuck the sneak dissing. That's technically what you was doing.
But you know when he didn't sneak diss? Remember when Drake said he's Mike Jack?
Yeah.
You heard when Kendrick was like, Prince lived longer than Mike Jack? Whoo! When I tell you, bro, it's a real small, simple line, but it's like, yo, you know Prince and Mike Jack had beef?
Yeah.
And to bring that up and say that Mike Jack didn't live his... I'm sorry, bro. I'm here for the...
How many Michael Jackson songs and Prince songs collaborations did you get? None, right?
None.
Exactly.
None. Because they was never going to see eye to eye.
And Prince's on record saying that that could have happened, but he always felt like Mike and then all his producers was trying to ride him off.
Sidebar, did you ever hear why Prince wouldn't do what's the song that started off?
Your bud is mine.
Prince was like, who bud? Prince was like, nah, he ain't singing that shit to me. He ain't singing that shit to me.
Prince said Mike couldn't sing that shit to him while he's wearing a blouse. That's why I was watching that interview, because Chris Rock interviewed him.
Yeah.
And the whole time I watched that interview, I'm like, nigga, you used to wear blouses. That would have made sense for
you. Yo, so as we get into it, I don't care I'm here for it. Sean knows how I feel about it. I'm here for these raps.
Yeah.
Now Kanye jumped into it. Kanye jumped into it.
Yeah, go sit your ass.
But the reason why I'm glad to bring up Kanye in this context is because that's more things in terms of like what's going on now. Because when Kanye said all those things, like did you see? Y'all saw it?
I saw.
Where he basically said like
really
long story short, he was throwing shots at Kendrick, saying like I did this before
him. He that all
I did this and I did this and I did that.
Okay,
when he basically saying like I did everything and y'all ain't do nothing. Basically is what he's saying.
Yeah.
When I saw him jump into it, I was like, oh, this is about to get crazy. Not even good. Like this is about to get crazy. I was here for it when it was just going to be about the raps.
Yeah.
But anytime I feel like Kanye is involved in anything, it's going to go way left.
Yeah, of course.
Ye's not that type of rapper.
Of course.
Like I don't see Ye throwing jabs at somebody on with bars. Like, he's not that type of rapper.
Yeah.
I don't think he could do that.
Nah.
That's why he jumped on IG and said what he said.
Yeah.
Like I like him and Drake was beefing for years. Kanye and Drake.
Yes.
And everything Drake would say in a song, Ye would just go online and say it back to him. Like, it was never bars.
It was never bars.
Nah.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't see Kanye getting it. Like he tried to say what he said, but no. Like I think he was just using that moment as momentum for what we already just put out.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was unnecessary to do because if you're not going to get on wax, like Drake still ain't fucking respond yet.
Man.
I don't want to hear it. Like I don't want to hear it.
I told you Drake gonna respond the way that Drake responds to everything.
They can kiss my ass because what he's not going to do is respond 2 or 3 weeks from now and be like,
Didn't he throw a shot to Travis?
No. See, and I'm happy you brought that up.
I'm just saying.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying.
I'm happy you brought that up because what people have to stop doing. I'm not blaming you because you don't know. Drake has what's the name of the song? Him and Trav on that Trav had on his album. Meltdown.
Sycamore.
Meltdown.
No, it wasn't on my phone. I thought it was Sycamore.
Meltdown. Yeah.
Meltdown.
The song that Drake is actually throwing shots at Push at the end of his verse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He'll perform that while he on concert on his tour right now, and then he always has a big ass head of Travis Scott hanging in the background. So when he gets to that Watts, whatever the motherfucker's name is, the dudes from Toronto.
Yeah.
Whenever he say that shit and he point at it, the fireworks and the pyro will go off on it.
Okay.
So since everything is so hostile right now, because Drake's been doing that for months now.
Yeah.
He even did it when Travis was on the show with him and one of the tour stops.
Oh, so it's not
a diss. But of course, someone caught it, not being to any of the shows, and was like, he throwing shots at Travis.
So he caught that one part.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's all a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Because think about it. Travis would have came out and said something by now.
Yeah.
And the fucked up part about Travis Scott, he kind of caught in the middle because he cool with all them niggas.
Yo, that's the same for 21 Savage. 21 cool with all them too.
Yeah, as long as you don't got no beef with nobody. Let's keep it right. Let's keep it main thing.
So my question to you.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna ask what I'm gonna ask. Go ahead.
Kendrick, Drake, Cole. Out of those 3, who comes on top and why? The pressure's on them. Put that spotlight on them. Zoom in, say that.
Do I really gotta answer this?
You gotta answer that, dog. We ain't letting you get away with a politically correct answer neither.
I think Drake. I think Drake.
Drake? Okay.
Yeah, the reason why is Drake is more out there. Drake is more seen by the people.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick, when they respect Kendrick, when he puts a song out there, quotes is go global. It's Kendrick. The same thing with Cole, but Drake is more out there, more to the people. You see more of Drake than you see of Kendrick or Cole.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason why.
I feel like he's more marketable.
He's more marketable, yeah. And he could create. He's one hell of a creator.
Okay. You heard it first. Matt said, "Fuck Kendrick." Fuck.
I ain't say that. I ain't say that.
I ain't put no words in his mouth. Y'all heard him, right?
I ain't say that.
Yo.
No smoke.
You ain't shit.
No smoke.
Next thing you know, it's gonna be a diss. I mean, we talked about this. Any publicity could be good publicity.
We're gonna put a diss track out for you, and we gonna share the shit out there.
Just tag me.
It's gonna be like that's it. It's gonna be like Brian the Wolf line singing that. Yo, did you see that shit? Brian ain't shit. Yo. I love Dante like a brother. If somebody put a diss track out there, I'm not gonna be singing that shit. That's fucked up.
In your face with it too.
Mind you, Braun and Drake like this. That nigga was
so, ooh, Kendrick went all.
That nigga was in the mouth like nigga boom.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was in the car before I got here listening to that joint.
Yo, because that beat is fire, bro. That beat is fire. Yo, Metro Boomin can make some beats, bro.
Yo,
and it's crazy.
Did you hear the fucking Spider-Man soundtrack?
Nah.
Yeah, wait. I heard it.
Remember the last Spider-Man movie?
Oh, the last. Yeah, I thought that.
Yeah.
The whole album is his.
Yeah,
the whole thing.
That makes sense.
He created the whole thing,
bro. That album
created production. Yeah.
Because truth be told, I used to think that Black Panther, the first one, I used to think that was the best movie soundtrack ever.
Because Kendrick was on that one.
Yeah, but Kendrick produced all those songs.
Yeah.
Metro produced all the last ones on Spider-Man shit.
Yeah. It fits too, bro.
That shit was. That's why he was in it.
It fits.
He was one of the Spider.
one of the Spider people. What they call them? Spider Society.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
That joint was dope.
Yeah.
It was dope.
Fire. And I'm glad that you said that. I mean, I'm not glad because I'm not like a Drake fan or whatever the case is, but I agree to what you said about Drake coming out on top because remember what happened with this was around the same time. Ye was beefing with him, Pusha T was beefing. That's how we found out about his son. Yeah. Yo, he spun the fuck out of that. Mm-hmm. We really didn't know he had a son.
That's because
and he dropped that news and we all was just like, oh damn, yeah, Drake do got a kid.
Strategically,
and Drake leaned into that, son.
Just remember, strategically, he's really, really smart. So
he is.
Don't count him out. But I ain't gonna say Kendrick is not smart either. I don't think.
In terms of, because I think the way that you're saying it is like in terms of marketability, like who's gonna come out on top in sense of like sales or whatever. But if we're talking like let's say all three of them get to the raps, bro, I'm going Kendrick all the way.
Yeah, because I don't feel like when this is all blown over and all that stuff, I don't think there is no losers.
Nah,
me personally.
So if we're going bar for bar, wordplay, lyrics, I gotta go Cole.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a reason why nobody really steps to him because Kendrick, most of that fucking like that was towards Drake. He said the one thing that.
Well, you gotta think about it. J. Cole didn't disrespect Kendrick.
I understand, but
they was on the same track, but he didn't disrespect him.
But he put him in it by saying that fuck the big three is Big Me. He put Cole in it.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I feel like he didn't go at him because J. Cole didn't go at him.
These niggas clicked up, yo.
But I know that Kendrick and Drake got real beef. That's why he went at Drake so hard.
My thing is with Cole. Because Cole was one of the rare ones that actually responded to Control when Kendrick did that shit in 2013. Mm-hmm. And I feel like he knew that Kendrick was basically like, come on, it's competition. He wasn't really, really going at this. I don't think anybody on this planet is really, because even Kanye ain't smart enough not to do that shit. Because Cole dissed Kanye mad long ago. Mm-hmm. This was like 2015. He said he was basically telling this nigga he's a fraud.
Yeah.
When he was rapping on the bus in the video, I forgot the name of that song. But he was getting at Kanye that entire verse. Yeah. Kanye has said nothing to this man. Yeah. Niggas know not to fuck with Cole, bro.
I want to see Kendrick and Cole, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, I don't want to see Drake even be involved. I said this to you last time. Drake need to tag Cole in because I'm here for the raps, bro. I just want to see what that's going to look like,
Cole hopped on a song I expected nothing of him on. The fucking, what's the chick name from London? Bia?
Bia?
Yeah.
Bia? Oh, okay.
It's B.I.A.?
Yeah, the name of the fucking track is called London.
Yeah.
Did you hear Cole verse on that shit?
Nah, I gotta hear that.
Nigga.
I gotta hear that.
Yo, I'm like,
wasn't he on what? He was on Dirk joint. All my life.
And he bodied that shit, it, bro. Like, I haven't heard a fucking song that he's featured on that he hasn't just bombed it. Like, I'm like, yo, niggas ain't fucking with Cole. And you know, I used to argue back in the day, and I had a valid point back in the day that, you know, Lupe would watch all these niggas. Oh. But don't
Fiasco?
Do that. Don't do that.
That is a fiasco.
My boy said,
hold up.
Fiasco.
Steve, how dare you? You heard the drop that Steve this way? How dare you back there, damn it?
Y'all mentioning all these people, right? Y'all mentioning all these people. It's one dark horse.
Who?
Y'all mentioned Big Sean.
Yo.
Okay. And I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Because Big Sean is very much slept on.
Twitter hates Big Sean.
Big Sean is very much slept on.
They be killing Big Sean on Twitter. I don't get it though.
I know why. It's got a lot to do with Jhené Aiko.
No, it's not even that.
I believe it has everything to do with
It's more because I'm not gonna front. I fucks with Big Sean heavy.
Yeah.
Obviously, my fucking username on Twitter is Bigger Sean.
Yeah.
He said bigger.
But my thing is like they be killing him because he'll have moments where he'll just say something really simplistic and. Come on, dog. You can do better than that. Ass. What he said on ass? Yeah. Ass so big, I made an ass steak.
Oh,
Come on,
it's a play on words. It's a play on
triple
words.
entendre. It's a triple entendre.
Nah, he got to stop with that shit, bro. Because I understand you can play with rapping, but sometimes you like, yo, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Nah, you can.
Nah,
you have fun with it.
That's what we learned. That's like right? T-Pain, Wisconsin and shit.
Hey,
oh man,
we ain't gonna talk bad on T-Pain. All right,
T-Pain's the dude.
And
bro.
let me tell you how I learned this. I'm pretty sure y'all been knew this, but like, yo, I learned maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Like, yo, T-Pain could really sing.
Oh.
Like, yo, he could really sing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he said he did the auto-tune because he was like, it was a gimmick. Like,
but
I know how he
behind
could
the
really
auto-tune,
sing,
you can hear the high notes.
Yeah, because
on auto-tune, you can hear the high notes, but you can hear the voice.
Because you can tell when people are using the auto-tune to take away their bad singing, and then the people who could actually sing in the auto-tune just enhancing it a little bit. Like Jennifer Lopez can't fucking sing.
Oh, we know that.
And the auto-tune is literally
J-Lo.
J-Lo can't sing, though.
She can act.
From Jenny from the Block?
Yeah, Jennifer from the Block. Because Jenny...
Have you heard her try to sing?
Yeah, I did. I thought she...
You heard her live trying to sing?
I was just about to say, not on an album, like live.
Take a sip.
Because don't get me wrong, J-Lo could dance. J-Lo could dance.
J-Lo can act.
I will give her, she can act as well.
Well, I seen... was it a recent album with the visuals?
Yeah.
She did pretty good. Like
she's a good entertainer.
Yeah.
She also sang too. Once they stretch her music out.
Okay.
Because people gotta also remember, and you know this because you're a musician.
Yeah.
Auto-tune isn't always how you hear like the voices really being stretched out, like a T-Pain, like a who else used to use that shit a lot back in the day? Ron Browse used to use that shit back in the day. Wayne used it for a little bit.
Yeah.
It don't always have to sound like that. They use the auto-tune just to smooth it out a little bit.
Yeah. Give it a different sound.
Exactly. Because they did that shit with Cher when she started getting older. I didn't even know they was using because that was the first artist to really use that shit.
Yeah.
Because T-Pain in the documentary said he took it because Cher was using it.
Oh shit, I ain't know that.
So fucking to find out, like, because I love If You Had My Love at Night. That's my shit.
That is a good track.
To find out that entire track is an auto-tune, fuck my head up.
Damn. she even says in there, would you lie to me? She was lying to us the whole time.
The whole time.
It's probably her stuff, probably a sprinkle of auto-tune. You don't have to do too much.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, you could just like a little bit, and then you could use your natural voice.
And that's why Payne said it was so revolutionized when he started using it, because he was the first one to push that shit all the way over. Most of the people would just push it a little bit.
But what Jay-Z say?
Death the auto-tune?
That's
what you're trying to get at?
I'm just saying. I don't know. Yo, what Jay-Z say?
That's what you're trying to get at?
I don't know.
Hold up. I'm happy you brought that up, because this is even more reason why I get mad at rappers when they don't respond right away. Jay put out Death the Auto-Tune. Payne went at that nigga.
Yeah.
You ever heard karaoke?
I did.
He dissed Jay for a whole song.
But
yeah, granted.
To Jay, is that really?
I don't care. He responded, and I respected him.
Get out of my ear, man.
Jay never clapped back at Payne after karaoke came out, and I respected Payne because he ain't had to say shit.
Of course.
He could just let it be what it was. He could have got his interview like Jay ain't had to say that, and he went back on him on wax and rapped on the fucking song. So I give respect to people when they clap back. Like I give respect to Jim Jones because that Push song never actually came out.
You told me that Jim Jones could rap, and I didn't even know that. I didn't even know he got busy like that, yo.
Did you hear that?
I think I did.
I didn't even know he got busy like that.
I'm like, Jim killing this nigga.
Yeah.
And Push never responded.
Now I think Push responded, but it wasn't out there like that.
Did he?
I think he responded.
I remember the song came out when they were doing the Paris Fashion Week.
Yeah.
That's when we heard the snippet of the song they never actually fucking released. That song never got actually released. Somehow, some way, Jim got his hands on the entire fucking beat and then
and just went crazy.
Bombed that Bush. I'm like, cause remember niggas was online like, yo, Jim
got
better not
pulled,
respond to
man.
Bush. Jim better not respond to
They
Bush.
better leave it alone.
And he responded well.
Damn.
And that
All
shit
right.
fucked me up because I was not expecting it.
That's why when you told it to me,
Jim been in the game for
But
years.
I promise
and
you though,
his craft just.
I promise you though, if Jim rapped like that all the time,
oh yeah.
there would have been no debate on Dipset fell off. The niggas would have still been there.
on top.
Yeah, but you gotta think post Jim Jones was different from now Jim Jones.
I get it. Yeah,
it's
I
the chip
definitely
on
get
it's
it.
the chip on your
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah.
And remember, they shine more light on Joel's and Cam.
That was
So Jim Jones is just a third wheel. Wow, I don't want to disrespect Jim Jones.
Nah, but that's how it looked to us.
Yeah,
Like,
and then
I'm not saying that, but that's how it looked.
And now, when all three of them just branch off, look what Jim Jones is doing now.
Exactly.
I feel like a part of him wanted that too, because I'm happy you said that back in the day too, because when he started to branch off from Dip, he was literally pushing up Max.
Yeah.
And then they had their little fallout.
Beef, yeah, a little beef.
Like, and that shit got real. That was a street beef for real.
Who we talking about?
Max B, Jim Jones.
Oh yeah,
French Montana got involved in that shit.
that was wild. That was wild, and it was a quick one too. Like it was like a flash fire. Like it happened.
No, it was because
And then Max got caught.
My brother's a hood nigga.
75
So I was watching
That shit
Sub-Zero.
crazy,
This is
yo.
back when Smack was actually still making
Smack
DVDs.
Smack
Yeah,
DVDs, bro.
Fucking.
DVDs.
So we was into that shit.
What was the drop? Smack.
Yeah.
Niggas rapping on
URL.
rooftops. But fucking. That shit started to get real because them niggas was really like shooting at each other and shit. Like, they was wilding in Harlem.
So that's what I'm saying. Like if it gets past, if it evolves past the raps, I don't want no violence to happen. I'm cool with just rapping beef. Like y'all beef, y'all rap about it. Oh fuck this nigga, fuck that nigga. Cool, leave it on the track and then don't let it go nowhere else. I'm here for that.
That's back in the day.
That's what I'm saying. Like
nowadays, it's not like that.
And if it gets to that,
just keep talking.
And if it gets to that, then it's like, all right, now I don't want this no more. Because
It don't need
you
to
know
get
what I
messy.
miss? The competitiveness when it comes to rapping. Like, not even just battle rapping. Like, people were not going at each other, but there was that competition. It's like there's so many rappers now that's like, they want to join together, which is cool, but it's just like basketball, football. Like, all the stars is trying to join. Musically, it's dope. But it's like, yo, you know what I miss, yo? I miss those heavyweight battles. Like, yo, who had a better album between them? And they don't got a beef. It's just they tried to do their own work. They did their own work, and yo, I could enjoy these separate projects. But they both did their thing.
But the thing about that is when it comes to diss tracks, I don't think you get no sales off of it.
That's the
You
problem.
You could,
and that's why you
if
picked
it's original.
And to go back, everything's a circle, and that's why it was smart for you to say Drake because he was the first person I see like really sold a diss record back to back almost. Not almost.
Back.
That
It
shit
did.
was platinum.
That's because the actual beat was original.
Yeah,
And then he just put his vocals on it and all that stuff, and then boom.
that's smart. Now, where he at with this, man?
Where he at with this? I told you how he responded. Check his IG. He not even trying to respond, bro. That's why I want him to tag Cole in. I don't even want to be a part of it no more.
Cole.
If he comes out on top, fine. But I want to hear some raps.
Listen, so
I ain't gonna hold you. Kendrick joint I was like, whoa.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I messed with it, bro. I started writing. I was going to the gym to that joint. I was like, what?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Look, it's inspiring other artists to do stuff.
Kendrick because he does that on a lot of his songs. He's talking to himself at the same time.
Yeah.
Let's get it, bro.
Okay, let's get it, bro.
I love that.
And
I
people like
love
that's
that
an
shit.
album.
That's him.
That nigga's going
That's
in
him
it.
boosting his own backup. That's what he doing, son. Let's get it, bro. He's rapping in the mirror right now.
And then Metro, when he put the beat to it and they started mixing it, I know they heard that diss before they dropped
Yo,
it.
they had to.
You can't
Nigga.
just it's on his album.
Future ain't stupid. That's why that was the first song to be pushed out.
And they was like, yo.
Because that, if you look at the album, that shit is at the bottom of the album.
And that's the funny thing about
it.
They ain't throw it as a single.
No.
They threw it a part of the deluxe album. I mean, the album itself. So now when they start streaming it, all those views are going to that one song.
They pulled the Drake on Drake.
Yo, and then
Smart.
Hear me on this. You know I'm into my theories, and I'm glad Steve played the music when he did. What if this is all a ploy for us to just start clicking on, like, what if they're actually all going to be on a project, or what if this is just something to promote something that the three of them are doing? That'd be some crazy shit,
Cole
yo.
and Kendrick was supposed to come out with a joint album years ago.
I
heard.
So if that's what they're doing, then.
And I'm not saying it could react, but yo, I would definitely be here for that.
Listen,
I would definitely be here for that.
Speaking of joint albums, because y'all tried to kill me when I said Lupe, I ain't off that.
Fiasco?
I ain't off that.
Come on,
shout out to Child Rebel Soldier, the original Big Three. Fuck out of here. What they talking about?
Yeah, you sound like one of them old heads that watch basketball nowadays.
Back
in my day.
LeBron with the head. Cleveland.
Listen, man. So before we get up out of here, man, I gotta ask you.
Nah, I told y'all I had shenanigans planned for the season. I got the game, bro. You can ask your question. But I got my game, bro.
This ain't the wrap up. This ain't the wrap up. I want you to be quick with it.
Yeah.
Give me your top 5 MCs right now.
All right. Jay, Tupac, Snoop, Biggie, and Method Man.
I'm happy you put Snoop up there. A lot of people don't get Snoop Dogg.
Exactly.
Snoop Dogg.
Exactly.
Snoop Dogg got bars.
Yes.
I fucks with Snoop.
Exactly.
Yes.
Fucks with Snoop.
Yes.
Now, Dante, get into your shenanigans.
Real quick, before the shenanigans, I'm a Biggie fan too, but yo, he said some wild lyrics.
All of them did.
Who?
Biggie.
Big?
I'm talking about the suspect
Hold
one.
up. No Diddy. Hold up.
All
Hold
of
up.
them did.
Hold up.
You ever heard some of DMX shit?
Yeah.
Granted, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
She looks so good. I'll suck her. That's a wild line,
That's not even the worst thing I heard.
I know it's not the worst. I didn't say it was. I just said it was some wild shit.
DMX, if I'm not mistaken, was Gat Me Dog, was literally talking about fucking dudes.
Hey.
He was like, we'll pretend this shit is jail, and I will.
Hey, man.
Yeah, but back in the day,
exactly.
It was
different.
Now you're saying pause, no Diddy, no this. Now you're looking too into it and stuff like that. You're nitpicking the bars and everything.
Bro, because, yes.
It was some sus, but
yo. The real issue is we got to talk about homophobia in the black community.
You're going to put your hat on. Your soapbox is coming next, bro. That's for another episode because we could turn a whole lot of that into one whole episode, and you know it, son. You already know, son. But we're not going to get into that. We're going to end the day with some shenanigans. So last episode, I brought up to the people, I was like, yo, we're going to do some games. Yeah. So I'm going to just be trying shit this season. Yeah. And first experimental game that may stick around is called What You Finna Do.
Yeah.
Now, I talked to you about like the rules and things like that. It's very similar to games that others have played before, like Would You Rather and shit. But no, we going to call it ours. What you finna do? So like, I told you, I'm an actor, so I'm gonna paint a picture for you. So like, let's say all three of us went out to a restaurant, right? Okay. This is just a template one. I'll give you the real one in a second. Yeah. The way that this game works is we go to a restaurant, right? Waiter come around and like, yo, we got a new special for y'all. We want y'all to try.
Yeah.
Either this octopus or this snake.
Yeah.
Then he gonna look at you and be like, what you finna do? Which one you gonna eat?
Octopus calamari?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, man.
I go with the octopus.
That's the one I'm gonna go with, too. I ain't never had snake before. I don't know what that's gonna taste like.
You got it like a snake, man.
So, the rules for this game are very simple. You gotta pick one or the other. Tell me which one you finna do, but you can't say neither. That's not even a choice. Okay. And to be fair to our guests,
we can't drink.
No, you can drink, but you still got to answer the question. To be fair to our guests, we're not going to make you be the only one to answer. We're going to answer two. The only thing is, though, you'll be answering first.
Perfect.
When the pressure's on.
Yeah. The way that this one is going to work, I want you to think of, you ever seen, what's that damn show? The Freak, where they do a bunch of games that you did as a kid. People get killed on it. It was a whole thing on Netflix. Squid Game. So I want you to pretend like this is the beginning part of Squid Game, right? When you're in the train station, the dude just come up to you and start slapping the cards, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come to you with a premise. Sean, listen very close.
I got you.
We're a prime 1990.
Okay.
92.
92.
They're two very prominent people in their respective
New Jack era.
In their respective sports.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I want to know. I've come to you with a proposition, sir, and you as well. I've got two individuals. One, his name is Mr. Mike Tyson. I want you to be in the ring with him for 60 seconds. Or I want you to meet my other friend, Mr. Ray Lewis. These are prime people that we're talking about. I want you to take 5 sacks from him in a row. Which one you finna do?
Is money involved?
Absolutely not.
Whew.
Just want to know which one you want to. You know what? Let's sweeten the pot. $1 million for both. What you finna do?
Well, how many sacks I'm gonna get from Ray Lewis?
5 in a row, and I'm talking hard hits. I'm not talking little love taps. I'm talking his hardest, and for both Mike and Ray, no pads, no protection, no helmet, no pads, no nothing.
I go 60 seconds with Mike.
Okay.
Yeah.
You a bold dude.
Yeah, because Ray Lewis with no pads or anything,
You're
it's
out
over.
of your mind.
We talking prime Mike.
Yo, when I tell you Ray Lewis,
I'm not letting Mike Tyson put me in my face.
Wait, that's 60 seconds. You talking about?
92? We hold up right now.
Hold up. We talking about
Did
Ray
you see what he
Lewis.
did to Mike
Hold on. We're
This
talking
why
about
I'm
Ray.
here for the
Are
games,
we
y'all.
talking about Ray Lewis back in the day?
Yeah.
We talking prime Ray, and
Ray.
prime Mike.
And
5 sacks. That ain't no 60 seconds.
I get to go
That's
into
more
that
than
with
60
my
seconds.
current body.
Yes, who you currently are.
Let Ray Lewis hit me. Like, fuck that, bro.
Bro, that's more than 60 seconds. That's 5 sacks.
Nah, you're out of your mind.
Bro, 60 seconds, you can run around a little bit. You just do this. Just fold, boy. Fold.
I'm gonna need y'all in the comments to,
Fold.
because honestly, I'm picking Ray.
I don't know.
Because Mike Tyson in his prime, he used to finish dudes in like 10
Bro,
seconds. Bro. You gotta be in there for 60 of them.
Hey.
He got 2 fights
it's
when
$1
he
million.
beat the dude in the first 15 seconds.
Look, if
bro.
you knock me out, you knock me out. But what I'm gonna do? But listen,
You got
can get
potential
more.
CTE with Ray Lewis, and you got
Not
definite,
potential CTE.
definite
You're
CTE.
gonna get CTE.
No. Because CTEs build up over time, and if you get hit in the head, there's a chance that Ray Lewis could sack me, and I could just land on my back. Mike is going to hit you in your fucking face.
That's the first hit. What's all 4 hits?
Mike is going to hit you.
You got 4 more hits.
Mike is going to punch you dead in your
That's all
mouth.
I could be like this. You hit me in my ribs, that's it. Ray Lewis keep hitting you.
got weight on you
Diddy,
right now.
it's over.
You got size on you right now.
Hey, man.
Nah, fuck that.
Mike, for $1 million.
Nah, give me Ray Lewis right
Sorry,
now.
my brother. Sorry.
Like the line
And then he be like this.
Nah.
So his head is already down, so all I gotta do is just protect.
But he coming up with it. And you taller than Mike Tyson.
Yeah, man.
Nah,
Yeah, man.
Because now
I'm
you taller than him.
gonna work my way around that.
taller than him.
I'm gonna work my way around,
You
man.
taller than him, which means he's coming up under your ass. He getting all the chin.
Hey, man.
Nah.
I'll probably hit him with a penalty or something.
Hold up. Have you ever been hit with an uppercut in your life?
Nah.
That shit does not feel good.
Making your teeth click? Yeah, that don't sound.
Bite
That
your
don't sound.
tongue?
Yeah, that don't sound.
And he said no equipment. Fuck
For
that.
both, no equipment for either.
Ray Lewis too.
I would
Wait. But Ray Lewis was what? 320, or he was
Wait.
a lot. What's the weight for Ray Lewis
Ray
back in
Lewis
the
was
day?
considered a small linebacker. So
But
back
how
in the
much
day,
he
he
was?
was
Probably
like
like 210,
220,
something like
220 with size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Listen, I'm 289 right now. Give me Ray Lewis.
See, you're different. You're different. You're different.
Fuck that.
Would you
bro.
pick Ray Lewis?
I'm gonna pick Ray Lewis.
Yeah?
And
I'm not. Nobody punching me in
because
my
the
face,
craziest
bro.
part is, bro, like
Bro.
I know Ray Lewis would probably my spleen probably gonna be bleeding from
It's gonna
them
be
hits.
more than that's the first hit. What's
Mike
all 4
Tyson,
hits?
bro, Mike is crazy. Like, and I'm
I
talking
get it.
before the
I get it.
before the ear bite. Like, I'm talking prime Mike. I've watched his fights and I've watched Ray Lewis, like his hits. I'm willing to go to bat and say that
With
I'll
Ray?
be more fine if I get tackled by Ray 5 times in a row.
But
than
understand-
60 seconds in the ring with Mike.
But get this, your heart can stop too. Think about that.
Yeah.
Your brain gonna stop. listen, on that note.
Well, either way, we get the milli, right?
Either way, you get the milli.
We end up in the hospital with a milli, bro.
This man is nuts. But before we
Hey,
get up out
brain
of here,
bleed, heart stop.
before we get up out here, one more time, let the people know where they can find you at, where they can follow you, all of that.
Instagram, everything, Matt Montana. New music coming soon. Don't worry about it.
Listen,
Hey,
check
thank
out
you.
his YouTube, all of that, because he got music currently, Spotify, Apple
Yes.
Music. Check it out. Check it out.
Hey, listen, we appreciate y'all for being here. Season 3, No Talent Beats. Put us
Appreciate it for
out.
having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming by, brother.
Yeah, I
Sir.
know.
Oh, you want to get into it again?
Go ahead. You start. Yeah.
Check it. Check it. Yeah. I got the chain flow. I got this heavy ass chain though. I ain't got no change in my pocket, ho. I'ma pass the mic to my boy Dante.
Why you do that, yo? I ain't got nothing to go. I'ma sit here and kind of rap like I got a flow, but I really don't. I don't know. Stop it now, Steve, before I make a fool of myself even more. Bars!
I'm gonna get y'all in the studio, man. I like that.
Hey, you heard it here first, y'all.
Appreciate it for having me.